If you're already subscribed, welcome back, my darling. And if you have not yet subscribed, please do subscribe and join a part of the family and our community that we're growing here on YouTube. I'm so excited for what 2021 has in store. Ignore my shitty hair. So Miss Gigi Lorraine Lazzarato Getty was born on April 20th of 1992. She was born in Montreal, Quebec, Canada, and started out on YouTube. Her journey actually started in 2008, where she identified at the time as Gigi Gorgeous. And slowly but surely, if you are familiar with Gigi at all, we have slowly seen her first identify as a gay man, then would later on identify as a transgender female, and today a lesbian female. This is a one YouTuber that when you guys asked me to do, I was actually shocked, because this is actually someone that I'm a legitimate fan of. I love Gigi, and you guys know that I love YouTube. I love YouTube. But back in the day, I'm sure if you're a fan of her, then you're familiar that her and Trisha Paytas used to be super close. I don't know their relationship now. There really hasn't been anything with her and Trisha. The only thing I do know is that Trisha did attend Gigi's wedding, but aside from that, I don't know if they're still talking. As we do know, Trisha Paytas made that video where she claimed to be transgender. I don't know that situation, and I'm not going to speak on it. I do believe that Gigi did make a video in response to that. But this video is specifically about Gigi. But as far as Gigi goes, when it comes to all the other YouTubers that I ever have planned to do videos like this on, there is some sort of drama that they have been in the past. And Gigi is just one of those creators that has stayed in her lane and has remained a very positive, uplifting human being. And not only that, but she has done so many wonderful, wonderful things for her community. And in doing so, in being herself, her real, true, unapologetic self, she has managed to stay completely out of 3 Dramageddons on YouTube. And, I think she deserves an applaud just for that.
Now, the only drama that I could find, I'm going to put it in here, was the video she posted with Nats when they went to, I believe it was Israel. Some people did find that offensive. Gigi did apologize, but that was the literal only thing I could find.
I mean, how awesome is that? To be a YouTuber not involved in any drama. The videos prior to Gigi coming out as transgender, I'm not familiar with. I did watch a couple, and I have seen some little tidbits in Gigi's videos, and then also, of course, in the documentary, there are different clips that are shown. But after she, come out as transgender, that's when I really started watching Gigi. So I remember her first with her little short hair, and she finally got her extensions and got her breasts done, and you could just truly see her. She was just, you could just tell, she was just so happy and was coming into her own skin. This is where we're going to introduce Corey. I'm not exactly for sure on his last name, and it doesn't even matter because he's not really, relevant. Nats is. But Corey was the first person that she introduced to her YouTube channel as a boyfriend, and she seemed to be very much in love with Corey, and that relationship actually is the relationship she was in when I first met Gigi Gorgeous, which I didn't actually, the first time I saw Gigi Gorgeous, we should say. So she actually came to Knoxville with Corey to do Color Me Rad, which is a race here in Knoxville. Again, this was years ago, but she did. And that's just wild upon itself. And for her to come to literally Knoxville, nobody comes to Knoxville. people are always going to like Nashville or Memphis or Chattanooga or Atlanta, Georgia, but nobody ever comes to Knoxville. So when I literally seen her there, I was like, that's not her. That's literally not her. And it was her. And I wanted to so bad just walk up to her, but I didn't want to like freak her out. It's, you know, she was there with her boyfriend, and I didn't want to be like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just didn't want to be like that fan, you know? But we did have like a bomb ass bonfire party that night that we had planned with like the big group that we were there with. And I wanted so bad to walk over and say, come party with us. But I didn't. I didn't want to be that fan. I didn't even ask for a picture. So later on down the road, her and Corey would inevitably break up. She did upload a video. I think it was like a Snapchat Q&A where she actually, sorry guys, I have like glitter or something in my eye, where she actually did announce like, hey, me and Corey are no longer together. We were just breaking up and getting back together, breaking up and getting back together. She also mentions it in her documentary as well, which is what leads me to the next adventure, her documentary. Now, prior to her actual documentary being released, she had already met Nats Getty, which also, Nats Getty's brother, August Getty, Gigi is like his muse, like wears his clothes. He makes all these beautiful designer clothes for her, and she was like his muse. So I'm assuming like that's how they got introduced, but I don't know that for like sure or anything. But I know that Nats did go to the premiere of This Is Everything, and when she got with Nats, you've seen this change in Gigi. And I think that you would have to be like an actual fan or someone close to Gigi. And they obviously, people who are close to Gigi are going to know more than like we are, obviously. Like, we only get to see what Gigi puts out there. But even as a fan, I could see this like change in Gigi, where she was just almost like overcome with happiness. And that's when her channel started to change. So her channel would be more then of like traveling vlogs. And I think that if you are a true blue fan of Gigi and you see the things that she's going to and attending in these traveling videos, I think that it's beautiful. I think that it is beautiful. If you are unfamiliar with Nats Getty's mother, Ariadna Getty, she has the Ariadna Getty Foundation, like just an absolute advocate for the LGBTQ plus community, just a boss ass bitch. And Gigi married into that beautiful family. And so let's just go ahead and fast forward to the wedding. So when the wedding was put onto YouTube, bitch, I was so excited because, well, number one, I honestly thought that it was going to be on TV because in one of Gigi's videos, it was a traveling video where her and Nats were going to one of Nats's family members' weddings. And Gigi was like, she made like a statement like, well, unless it's, you know, live, and like winked. So I thought it was going to be like on TV. Well, it wasn't. But she did film a video. It was such a beautiful, 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 beautiful wedding. I mean, dear God in heaven. She looked like a goddamn goddess. She was so gorgeous. Just so beautiful. And I got in a hurry talking about the wedding when really I had in my notations to do the book first. But let's just go on with the wedding first. So it was just so beautiful. Like when Nat seen Gigi for the first time. Like, that is real love, people. Like, if Chris does not look at me that way when I walk down the aisle, like, what the fuck? Like, for real. Like, that is like real love. And that's why I fucking hate when people like make ignorant ass comments about what someone else, who they identify as and who they love and all that. Like, how does that affect your life? You know? Like, how does that affect your day to day? How does that affect you at all in any way, shape, form, or fashion? It doesn't. And that is one of the reasons why I fuck with Gigi so hard. Like, I will support her till the end of fucking time because she loves everyone. Let's bring it back a little bit. I get so excited talking about Gigi because I just love her so much and she's just so awesome. But aside from This Is Everything, The documentary in itself was absolutely just that video. It was a movie. It was a story, and it was filled with just love, and it really truly shows just the growth that comes with a transgendered family member, loved one, whatever, friend even. And it was just absolutely beautiful. It was also nominated for an MTV Documentary of the Year award. It didn't win, but Gigi looked freaking snatched. She looked snatched as fuck in that freaking dress that August Getty freaking designed for her, bitch. She was built into that shit. If you haven't watched her video on that, like, dear God, I'll try to find a picture and put it on the screen now. Oh my God, like, they ended up like cutting it off of her by the end of the vlog like it was something else. But such a beautiful documentary. If you have not watched it on YouTube Red, go watch it. It's amazing. I have premium YouTube. I just rewatched it the other day. It is absolutely amazing. I highly recommend it. Then she came out with a book, and I was on the list ready to, I pre-ordered this shit like I was getting this book. And this is He Said, She Said, The Lessons, Stories, and Mistakes from a Transgender Journey, written by the lovely Gigi Gorgeous. And I just don't have words. Also, if you have not listened to the audiobook, do yourself a favor. It's fantastic. But it's filled, of course, with photos. It would not be a book of Gigi's without like these iconic, like Marilyn Monroe, like just absolutely gore, like Jesus. Are you even joking me? Like, that is gorge. So beautiful. Like, are we kidding? She's so fucking beautiful. Like, it's ridiculous. But I just love just how open she is. I just love how honest she is. Her and Lady Gaga. I think that's like the where she I think she like announced Shawn Mendes or something. Ugh, just so good. But another thing that I do want to mention when it comes to Gigi is the loss of her mother, because I think that has a lot to do with becoming female. And I think that a lot of times with death, people like choose, like there's two, it's like a fork in the road. And there's two different directions you can go. You can either do what you were always meant to do and, you know, live your life, or you can go down the wrong path. And, you know, like for me, when my nanny died, I went down the wrong path. And I think that Gigi chose she done exactly what she was always meant to do. And I think that her mother would be beyond. You know, her mother's just like watching down on her, like, that's my daughter, like, for real. And it's just, Gigi's life is just the most beautiful story. And I just think that this is someone that everyone should watch. If not, even if this is something that maybe is hard for you to understand, or you don't necessarily agree with, I think that if you were to watch her documentary, I think that you may be able to see a little bit. It's just she's a beautiful person. Her stories, her life stories are absolutely beautiful. The documentary is absolutely phenomenal and beautiful. This is just one YouTuber where I have absolutely nothing negative to say. I think that she is an incredible human being. I think that she's done so much for the LGBTQ plus community, and I know that she's going to continue to do more. You know, the announcement of Nats coming out as non-binary transgender, and Gigi's latest video, which as of today, January 20th, 2021, Nats is still preferring the pronouns of she, her, and I will continue to go by whatever Nats prefers. I think that they're so in love. I think that they have a long life of happiness, and I can't wait to see the ride and what comes next and next and next and next and next for Nats and Gigi. I can't wait till they have kids. I just know they're going to, I don't know how they're going to do it. I don't know if they're going to do what they're going to do, but I just know that they have just, it's just going to be a beautiful love story. Yeah, you guys, I hope you all did enjoy this video. Again, do go and subscribe to Miss Gigi Gorgeous. Her channel is linked down below. And be sure that you do subscribe to this channel before you leave, and be sure to turn your bell on to become a part of the Morgan Shay Notify gang, 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 gang. And be sure also, while you're down in the description box, also I will have This Is Everything linked below as well, and a link to purchase the book if I can find it. Also, while you're down there doing all those things, because I know you will, I have faith that you will. Also, do be sure that you do follow me on social media. I'm extremely active on TikTok to an embarrassing extent. We've done some really embarrassing, questionable shit over on TikTok. So if you want to laugh, head on over there. But yeah, y'all, I love you all so much. Thank you guys so much for watching. And until next time, stay gorgeous.